Log 71. Scarlett and I are finally back from summer break, and we decided that an apartment would be safer than the dorms. Besides, it was about time anyway. September 21st, 6:39 p.m. Okay, we're done. Finally.
We're not done yet.
What do you mean? That was the last box.
I haven't hung any of the band posters.
Oh, you haven't? I don't know, it looks fine.
Ether, are you trying to say that our apartment looks better without Lynn Gunn gracing our walls?
I don't know. It looks more professional if she isn't.
What? Okay, if you think I'm living in an apartment with plain-ass white walls, you're so wrong.
We can get some paint.
Okay, and forego our band poster wallpaper? Who are we?
Adults, Scarlett. In an apartment. Not a dorm. An apartment.
Ether, we're literally wanted supervillains, and you're talking about decorating our apartment like we're 40-year-olds that work in human resources.
I don't know. I just thought it might be nice to change it up. At least it shouldn't look like we just moved out of a dorm.
But we did just move out of a dorm.
Doesn't mean it has to look that way.
I get some posters, or you have to take down the periodic table.
But the periodic table's an aesthetic.
Ether!
Okay, fine. You're right. Not all of them, though.
Okay, not all of them.
And definitely not the My Chemical Romance one. I swear to God, our emo phase was done 10 years ago.
It was way closer to 5, but I'll let you believe that. Just for that, though, I'm gonna go find my eyeliner.
Okay, well, at least that's not going up on our walls.
Okay, for real, though, we've still gotta hang our new pride flag.
Oh, right. Okay. Where do you think it should go?
I don't know, that's why I was asking you.
Is it the one we got in New York?
No, it was San Francisco.
No, because we got it after seeing Stonewall. I think you got confused because of all the driving.
Well, you know, what better time to see all the gay monuments across the country than when you're being chased by your nemesis and his newfound boy band of superheroes.
I mean, it's probably more enjoyable when you aren't considering picking up your entire life and running.
Yeah, but that takes some of the fun out of it, yeah? By the way, gas is expensive, and we're running low on cash. We're gonna need to try and take on some more serious jobs this semester.
Did we really burn that much?
I mean, yeah. That, and we didn't super take on anything really high-paying last semester.
Yeah, I guess. We were pretty busy, though.
Yeah, no, I don't think we could have had that much time to do anything more, but...
Getting too old for such a fast-paced career, I think.
But we really need to figure something out.
Let's rob a bank.
We already did that.
Let's do it again. It was easy enough the first time.
Okay, it was not easy.
We figured it out.
Ether, what bank would we even rob? There aren't that many with as low security as the one we hit last year.
Yeah, I mean, we can always just hit that one again.
The same bank?
Yeah.
You're serious?
Yeah.
Fine, okay, whatever. We won't have Black Hat with us, though. Obviously.
We'll figure out another way in.
Okay, you're crazy, but I guess it's not a terrible plan.
To be fair, we haven't really gotten to the plan part yet.
Yeah, but it's not something we have time to rake into right now, because Burns and Esme are on their way over.
What time are they supposed to be here?
7, I think.
Scarlett? Scarlett. It's 6:45.
Oh, shit. We should maybe get started on dinner then.
Yeah, maybe.
What are we making?
I think there's some soup left over in the freezer.
You just want to warm that up?
We have 15 minutes, Scarlett. I don't know if we have time for anything else.
Okay, do we even have pots?
Yeah, I bought them when I got silverware and shit.
You bought what?
What did you think we were gonna eat with?
I don't know. I don't really think that far ahead.
Here, a pot. Did you find the soup?
Blue Tupperware?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I got it. Fuck. We can barely handle having company over. How are we supposed to deal with Black Hat and the entire Legion?
We just gotta keep our defenses up. We've dealt with heroes before. We had the Baron on us for practically all of freshman year, and we hadn't even had any practice of being villains at that point.
Yeah, but she was into me for like half of that, and she wasn't an entire gang of radicalized heroes.
I mean, she did have the police, and the Oracle. The Legion doesn't.
Okay, well that sounds like way too many assumptions.
Let's just pray he doesn't get his own GPS of a person, yeah?
Seriously. He did get to Burns, though.
Yeah, that wakes me out a bit too. I think she's
Tough as nails.
pretty indestructible, yeah.
And he had her covering for him for like an entire semester.
Yeah. At least she'll see him coming now.
Yeah, and we're about to see her for the first time since that all went down.
Yeah, let's just hope she's honest.
Ether.
Okay, yeah, it wasn't her call.
No, it wasn't. She'll explain it all.
Yeah.
We'll be okay.
It's you and me. Of course we will. That must be Professor and Dr. Burns. Here, I'll get it.
Yeah, this only needs a few more minutes. Ether, hello.
Professor, it's good to see you. And Doctor, it's been too long. Come in.
Please, dear, call me Esme. Ooh, your home looks lovely.
Thank you. We just finished unpacking. Here, I'll give you the grand tour. If you turn to the left, you'll run into the kitchen,
Hey, Professor. Hey, Dr. Burns.
where Scarlett is almost done with dinner.
Please, call me Esme, dear.
See, but it's hard to call you that when we call the professor, Professor.
Besides, you worked hard enough for those PhDs. Anyway, if you turn to your right, you will see pretty much the rest of the apartment. We put our beds on the other side of those bookshelves.
It's wonderful. Your first house.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, Ether, the soup's done. You said we had bowls?
Yeah, I stuck them in the cabinet behind you.
Ooh, fancy.
It's really not.
Well, we haven't had cabinets or glass bowls in like 2 years, so it feels that way.
True.
If the bowls aren't fancy, your table and chairs certainly are. How did you kids have the money for this?
Well, it's cheaper than the dorm was, believe it or not.
Yeah, and we worked some odd jobs over the summer to get money for the plates and stuff.
I thought you two were traveling most of the summer?
Oh, between all the traveling and stuff. Here, there's silverware. Woo.
Oh, thank you. Did you enjoy your trip?
It was amazing.
Yeah, we went and saw all of the queerest landmarks.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, I used to hate traveling with my family. It was weird actually enjoying it.
Esme and I took a trip like that after our high school graduation, wasn't it?
I thought it was college.
You might be right.
Did y'all ever see Stonewall?
Of course.
Scarlett, dear, this soup is wonderful.
Thanks! I'm just so attractive and talented all around. You'd think I wouldn't have time to learn the little things like cooking. But here I am.
Truly astonishing, considering your plan in high school was to marry rich and live a life free of housework.
Who are you kidding? That is still my plan. Except, I might just get rich myself. Cut out the middleman.
Scarlett, you never cease to amaze.
So I've been told.
So, Professor, Esme, how was your summer?
It was nice. We also traveled a bit, spent a week or two in the mountains in July. Mostly, though, we were pretty busy with work.
We were nervous that Black Hat would make an appearance, so we tried to play it safe.
He never did, though, so don't you two worry.
If you don't mind me asking, what exactly happened there with that?
Esme and I have been together since high school, right?
Yeah?
When we graduated, Andrew was set to go to school for chemistry, and I was already enlisted in the military when they found out about my power.
Yeah, right. Professor had mentioned that before.
She didn't tell us what your power was, though.
Oh, you're curious?
Of course we're curious. You don't have to tell us if you don't want to, though, of course.
No, I don't mind. You two... Well, it's not as if we have to worry about you two exposing me to my workplace and getting me fired.
We wouldn't.
I know, my dear.
Her power is very cool.
Well, I forget what we used to call it.
No, you don't.
For the record, this was Andra's doing.
No, you can't pin that on me.
She called it Petrovision because I can paralyze
Petrify, if you will.
basically anyone.
That is wild.
Wow, a superpower that is actually applicable in a physical encounter.
Shut up.
Was it permanent?
Oh, no. Only active for about an hour.
But, it was a power, and it was a power that exerted a control over others.
Yes, so you understand, once the military found out, I was fired, essentially.
That's awful.
Well, it could have been worse. I did have Andra.
Yes, well, not that being girlfriends helped us out too much when it came to society.
No, but I definitely enjoyed it.
Not in front of the children, dear.
What does that have to do with Black Hat, though?
Well, we were young and spitting mad. This was around the time that heroes and villains first really started popping up, and here you had two gay super girlfriends, angry and impulsive.
I'm sorry. 2?
Dear, I don't think I ever told them.
What do you mean you never told them?
Professor, do you have a power?
Yes, actually. It's a stone skin, in essence.
Are you telling me that you have skin that turns into stone, and you have a wife that turns other people into stone?
No, not exactly. It's not actually stone, but it takes about the same effort to put a dent in.
She's unbreakable.
And again, Esme doesn't turn people to stone, just paralyzes them. Temporarily.
We would have had a much tougher time evading law enforcement if we were actually hurting people.
Well, they were none too happy about our upsetting basically every civil meeting about politics we disagreed with.
It's what most kids were doing then. They had other problems.
How did we not know this?
Well, as you can imagine, we did get very good at hiding it.
Yeah, I guess.
Scarlett, you didn't go spreading around that you can shapeshift.
I mean, yeah, I try not to.
So there we were. 2 girlfriends with powers, angry, poor, and at the forefront of a new generation. So, naturally, we started our careers as supervillains.
I'm sorry?
You what?
We were terrifying and, for a while there, very, very successful.
The only reason you don't hear about us now is because there were swells of villains at the time, and we weren't the only pair to disappear.
That's how we paid our way through college, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a bad plan.
So, you can imagine, there was plenty I didn't want Black Cat finding.
He didn't know already?
I think he was well aware that there were bounds to how much he could know that would end with his head still attached to his body.
Dear,
It would destroy our lives if this got out.
Yeah, no, I don't fault you. It's just...
You didn't expect it from your 5-foot-even blind chemistry professor?
You could say that.
So, if you don't mind, why did you stop?
I'm sorry?
You talk like it's been a while. Did something happen?
well, we spent a lot of this time hopped up on our own invulnerability of sorts. Andra, of course, literally, but we felt unstoppable.
We went strong for close to 7 years, going from town to town, finding political centers, and working whatever jobs we could find.
And then there's the fight.
We've been fighting this one girl for a while. I don't even remember her name, Esme, do you?
Fire Fist or something? It wasn't clever.
Something like that. It was on and off. We didn't spend too much time fighting other people with powers because they weren't who we were mad at. Not really. But this hero was a real pain in our ass.
Yes, well, we were expecting an easy fight. We were pretty evenly matched with her. Fire is volatile, and she was smart.
Smarter than pretty much any other hero then, that's for sure.
We were winning for a while.
Until she got me in the one place I was vulnerable. My eyes.
Is that why?
Why I'm mostly blind? Yep.
Professor, that's awful.
She took out one of my legs as well. It was months before either of us left the hospital.
Shit.
You're okay, right?
Yes, Scarlett, we're both fine now.
But as you can imagine, it made us rethink a lot of the decisions we were making at that point.
We figured we were getting too old to go chasing heroes all the time.
Weren't you in, like, your 20s?
We asked ourselves if that life was worth losing each other, and we decided it wasn't.
We haven't been in a firefight since. We settled down, got some cats, put our degrees to use, and got boring person jobs.
You love your job.
And you love yours, and that's how we know we made the right call.
And Black Hat, did he know all this too?
No. Trust me, if he did, he wouldn't have walked away.
Dear,
It would have ruined our lives. Exposing our powers might have cost us our jobs, and there's no telling what the shit show would have been if he reported us.
Did he just threaten you with the fact that he could?
It was a tense few months.
Wow.
Yeah, does it worry you that he still could?
I don't think he's very interested in us anymore. He used us for the place to crash, and I think that's all he was interested in.
Besides, he seems pretty busy with that new group of his.
Yes, you two need to be careful.
Oh, I don't think we're in any danger.
No, he may have left us alone, but Ace of Hearts is still in his sights.
I'm sorry?
You think I don't know two supervillains when I see them?
We've never have we. We're not.
I've known you for 2 years. How long have you known?
It didn't take too long.
I think she told me about it around winter of freshman year or something.
A semester? Was it really that bad?
You're talking to 2 former villains, remember? I knew what to look for.
Fucking everybody in our lives knows who we are. We might as well get Valentine to write an expose at this point.
No, Ether, if villains knew, there's no telling.
Black Cat does.
I'm sorry.
He found out in our last confrontation.
He what now?
That's why we traveled so much.
And you came back here?
We didn't exactly have anywhere else to go.
Anywhere. Literally anywhere else. We know someone that could give you new identities.
We can't leave.
What do you mean? Andrea was overreacting a bit, maybe, but...
This isn't a game, you two. This is your lives. If he knows where to find you, you have nothing protecting you.
Except that it is a game at this point. He just wants to get back at us.
He was holding Valentine hostage when we told him. That's not a decision we could have made to just not tell him.
Well, dinner was lovely, you two. Thank you for having us over.
Yeah, anytime.
Hopefully there will be fewer earth-shattering secrets dropped.
Hopefully. Andrew?
Yes, thank you both. I'll see you soon, Ether?
Yeah, Professor. I'll make sure to swing by.
Of course. Your lab is open again if you'd like to move back into it.
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye, you two. Congratulations on the apartment.
Thank you. See you soon. Have a safe drive home. Wow. Are you okay?
I don't know.
Right? Is there anyone in this town who isn't secretly a supervillain?
Hey everybody, thank you so much for listening. Ace of Hearts is written and produced by Sarah Leah and Shelby MC, who voiced Scarlett and Ether respectively. Burns is voiced by Miranda CM. Esme is voiced by Autumn Riley. You can find us at aceofhearts-official on Tumblr or aceofheartspod on Twitter. Our email is emailaceofhearts@gmail.com. Remember to share us with your friends because that's how we can keep making this show. And thank you all for being such ace listeners.